Governor Calvo is calling it great news.
At this point, 333 approvals, all through a PHC corporation, which is doing some work at Anderson Air Force Base. So it falls in line with the authorization through the National Defense Authorization Act.
Calvo last month supported PHC Corporation's applications to USCIS seeking the more than 300 workers for military-related projects, a next step to the end of the construction labor woes. This all comes after District Court Chief Judge Francis Tedinko Gatewood granted a motion for class certification. The ruling applies to companies whose petitions for temporary foreign workers were denied or were set for denial. They are now part of the group of companies who won their lawsuit that requires the USCIS to revert back to a policy where petitions were routinely approved based on temporary need.
We do anticipate these contractors putting out a petition for H-2B workers, and these are outside the gate type of projects, some of it education related, some of it for building of housing units and residential buildings, and also I think we have also one on infrastructure for wastewater in our southern area. So we anticipate the movement of these petitions.
The contractors sued after an apparent policy change beginning in 2016, where nearly 100% of H-2B applications were denied. The federal government has appealed the ruling, but that's not stopping the progress. Calvo saying he will work with the White House, the Department of Defense, and Homeland Security, and press the feds to have all future H-2B petitions come through his office.
Does that change your position with the military buildup?
At this point, we're looking at the one Guam approach. And it's good that we're getting these workers for the military base that hopefully will alleviate some pressures to get some of our American workers into projects outside the gate. But again, I believe if the federal government believes it's necessary to bring in foreign workers for the military bases, then I do believe we should also have that same standing for us in the civilian community. So until we see fairness, and what I see is discrimination at this point, I can't be in wholehearted support of the moves that have been made so far in terms of the 4 pillars and the one Guam approach.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, Guahusinik Delgado.